Greetings from the HitPoint Cloud Development Center. I'm Nicole and welcome back to our YouTube series on NetSuite Suite app. Today we will focus on MRP solutions and briefly explain our solution HitPoint MRP app for NetSuite. This solution has been used and tested in several projects, helping companies reduce inventory costs and increase productivity. Our introductory video consists of 4 parts that will cover the basic concepts of MRP, the shortcomings of other solutions, and the advantages of our own solution. The first part: what is the difference between ERP and MRP? Probably most people have only heard of ERP and don't understand what MRP is. Actually, they both improve business processes. In an ERP solution, MRP acts as a subsystem, providing data about resources and materials to the ERP solution, which the ERP solution combines and uses to inform other business units. The finance department can use the data sent from the MRP system to the ERP to calculate accounts receivable and manufacturing costs in order to set product prices, because MRP focuses only on material requirements, while ERP focuses on the big picture of the entire business. The main difference between them is that MRP systems focus primarily on materials management, while ERP systems help plan and automate several back-office corporate tasks. MRP systems are used in the manufacturing process to extract data from customer requirements and bills of materials for specific end products, which are then used to create purchasing plans and basic production schedules. Material requirements planning is a method often used by companies for production planning and scheduling. In order to produce the required quantities on time, MRP serves to provide material availability by monitoring supply and demand results to automatically develop purchasing recommendations for procurement or production. The primary goal of MRP is to determine the materials needed, the quantities required, and the cutoff dates for requirements. It focuses on tangible assets. Part 2: how does the MRP system work? Collecting current stock levels of materials, ordered undelivered quantities, safety stock levels, etc., establishing and maintaining the bill of materials, i.e., the structure and composition of each product, including the quantities and relationships of various parts, subparts, raw materials, etc., determining the master production plan, the products and quantities to be produced in a certain time, based on customer orders and forecasts, finally counting sales documents, running MRP programs, calculating the net demand, order quantity, order time, etc. for each material based on BOM and inventory data, and generating purchase orders or production orders. Track and control MRP execution results, adjust orders according to actual situation, solve abnormal problems, and optimize material planning. Based on the MRP calculation results, you can push down requisitions, purchase orders, and production work orders. These documents can help companies achieve timely supply of materials to avoid material shortage or backlog and improve production efficiency. Part 3: why is MRP so highly rated? Does the average small and medium-sized enterprise need to do it? First of all, it can help enterprise managers to solve the problem of disconnection between sales, production, and procurement of materials, and achieve the management goal of no shortage of materials and no inventory backlog. Secondly, most of the enterprises need to do it. According to the statistics of other customers after doing MRP material analysis system, the average productivity is increased by 20% and the inventory level is reduced by 62.5%. Whether it is a complex product structure, unstable demand, long supply of materials, high material prices, or any other situation, it may lead to difficulties and risks in materials management. MRP material analysis can automatically calculate the demand and demand time of various materials based on product demand and delivery time, avoiding material shortage or backlog and optimizing procurement and production planning. Part 4: our advantages. Advantage 1: multiple locations can be crossed. In many NetSuite-based MRP solutions, one location is used as the whole calculation, but in the actual scenario used by customers, there are basically multiple locations, which makes the design of this scenario too complicated and the whole analysis result is not accurate. Therefore, we added factory as the aggregation unit to calculate the procurement plan, and one factory corresponds to multiple locations without setting the supply network. When we create a new factory, we need to fill in the name, company, and lead time. What is lead time? For example, if the sales order is expected to arrive on April 26, 2023, and the lead time is 1 day, the completion date will be April 25, 2023. Then we need to select an MRP run rule. This is when MRP is calculated, the calculation time period to choose by a day, a month, all orders, a single order. Then check the allow the implementation of MRP, check on behalf of the plant into the MRP calculation. Finally, you need to choose which factory you belong to and include in the MRP calculation when you set up the location. Advantage 2, we have added lot control, expiration date, quality control, minimum order quantity, supplier substitution, and substitute material logic to the procurement planning calculations. This is not available in many of NetSuite's MRP solutions. In the item preference settings, need to pay attention to several important parameters. Minimum order quantity, it represents the minimum purchase quantity of goods. Aggregate lead time, it indicates the number of days in advance for procurement or production. Safety stock, when the calculation of goods, if the number of goods is less than the number of safety stock, the calculation results will suggest the number of replenishment too. Parameters to note when setting up the MRP preference, the selection of demand or supply documents to be included in the MRP calculation. For example, if we check the box sales orders created, it means that the relevant sales orders will be involved in the MRP calculation. Inventory data source, we can choose NetSuite's own inventory or other inventory sources. Advantage 3, the dates of procurement plan and actual procurement can be separated, and the order placed will not cause an imbalance between supply and demand. We can see in the MRP run results that the demand date is September 1, 2023, and the planned order placement date is August 1, 2023. How did we arrive at this date? Because the goods maintain a procurement lead time of 30 days, so we subtracted 30 days in the MRP calculation. The planned order date is equal to the demand date minus the lead time. Advantage 4, you can run and keep multiple versions of MRP results. For example, for a certain good, run the first MRP and come up with the need to purchase 100 units on May 1, 2023. On May 2, 2023, run the second MRP need to purchase 300 when we do not open the multi-version MRP. Can only see the proposal to purchase 300. If you open the multi-version MRP, can see the proposal to purchase 100 and 300 respectively. Besides, there are some other benefits, such as 1. Flexible defined parameters and algorithms are available. 2. New function for exception query, directly find out the difference between supply and demand and the reason, and arrange the solution. 3. Adapted to the procurement characteristics of production-based enterprises, so that special purchase order always corresponds to the demand by order, and can be combined with the purchase, but also generate the purchase order by order, as well as the source of demand for the purchase of tracking. The above is our introduction to MRP. We will introduce more features, such as exception analysis, material kitting, etc. Please look forward to it. If you have any questions, you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or WeChat. Please feel free to contact us. Thanks for watching.